Hello, welcome back to Whisky Wednesday. Another Wednesday, another whisky review with me, Joe. So this week, I am reviewing the Johnnie Walker Swing. Now this is a bottling actually from the 1950s, so it's a very old version of the Swing. There's a couple of things you can tell. It's a 75cl bottle. And I picked this up from a friend who was basically selling her collection. 75%, no, 43%, so it's the old strength. What other things that say that you can tell? Duty free, so you can only buy the Swing in duty free. Can't get it on the kind of the UK shelves unless a retailer has bought it from a duty free shop and then decided to sell it in his shop. So yes, Johnnie Walker Swing, bottling from the 1950s. So it's been around for a while, this bottle. And the name Swing relates to the fact that the bottle kind of swings back and forth, designed to go on a boat around the world, and it will basically rock with the motion of the waves in the boat. So it'll always stay upright. It's quite a unique, fun thing. I reviewed the Johnnie Walker Odyssey a while back, and that incorporated the same kind of swinging back and forth design. So let's have a go. In typical Johnnie Walker style, nice bit of dark colour to it. Most likely from the addition of caramel colouring, as it's a blend, just for consistency of colour. So yeah, let's give it a go. 1950s Johnnie Walker Swing. Now on the nose, I actually get quite a lot of, there's obviously quite a lot of sherry influence on here, a lot of sherry cask maturation. Now don't forget, Johnnie Walker is a blended Scottish whisky, which means it is a blend of different single malts and grain whisky. They all still have to be at least 3 years old, otherwise they can't be called whisky. Has to be made in Scotland. And the kind of typical Johnnie Walker distilleries, you've got Cardew, which is the spiritual home of Johnnie Walker, you've got Clynelish, you've got Dufftown, you've got Glendullan, you've got Glenord, basically any distillery that Diageo owns. But with this one, from the smell of it, I'd say this is predominantly Cardew. You've also got Kalila, Talisker, and many more, Glenkinchie, Linkwood, Ben Rins. So yeah, anyway, back to the nose. So yeah, sherry notes, so that's kind of aromatic, a little bit fruitcakey. I'm getting that kind of toasted grain note coming through as well, so light bit of vanilla. There's almost like a white chocolate note to it. So I'm still kind of bordering on a little bit of a cold. It's this time of year, you know, that's why I've got my old warm kind of Christmassy jumper on. Mocha, sweet oak. Yeah, the nose is very pleasant. Right, onto the taste. Taste-wise, lots of honey, and that'll come from the Cardew. There's a lot of fruitiness to it. There's kind of honey, fruit. It is still quite sherry. There's a nice bit of that kind of aromatic sherry characteristics going on. A bit of incense. Lots of kind of pureed fruits as well. So like kind of pureed strawberries. Getting a little bit of kind of flambéed banana. Again, that white chocolate comes through. Let's have another taste. There's a bit of light spiciness developing the more you drink it. It's very, very soft, which Johnnie Walker prides itself on. I mean, Johnnie Walker is one of kind of the most kind of mass-produced blends in the world. So they are targeting the drinkers who want a really soft or smooth whiskey. So yeah, it's very soft, it's easy going, that kind of chocolatiness, the honey, sweetness, a little bit of spiciness just to give it a bit of balance. Just one more for the finish. Okay, the finish is short, but it's kind of mouth coating, a little bit of spiciness, a little bit of saltiness coming through, but very, very pleasant whiskey. I'd love to try an up-to-date bottling of it. So next time I go overseas, if it's available, I might pick myself up a up-to-date bottling and compare it, because as I say, this is a bottling from the 1950s. So yeah, I've tasted a little bit of a Johnnie Walker history there, I guess. Score-wise, I'm going to give that, I'd say, 7.5, 7.5 out of 10. It's one of the more sherried Johnnie Walkers I've had, which makes it interesting. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Please let me know if you've had the swing. What do you think of it compared to the other Johnnie Walkers? It kind of reminds me of a more sherried gold label, if you've had the new gold label. So yeah, please share the video, and I will see you next week for yet another Whisky Wednesday review. Cheers guys, bye bye.